What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. How are you guys doing today? We have got Cinderclouds, Nuno, Bastos, Sheercold, Vanillix, Umbreon, Mage, Emmanuel1231, Haxorus, Roxy, Philonia, Kyle Bryant, Royal Sign, Treasures, Ultra P, MZ Games, Trash, Dr. Glowstone, Hermaeus Mora, Lila Troid, Imperial Cav. Welcome to the stream, everyone. How are you guys doing today? How's everyone doing? What's up, Mike? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing, man? And guys, I am excited for today. I am excited. Hopefully, it's the day we get Charmander. Hopefully. What's up, Vanillix? How's it going, man? You've never been happier? I totally understand. That is fantastic you're able to get Parisian. Congratulations, Cinder. And a big audience today. We have a lot of people right here at the start. This is awesome. This is awesome. Like I said, you're trash there for a sec. That was the whole joke from Tuesday, yeah. No, it's weird. It's weird with that name. What's up, Cheese and Ham? Welcome to the stream. Charmander. No more calling us trash. I don't know if I can do that one. I think it might be impossible for me to do that one. We got Shiny Female Fennekin today. Take your luck. I saw. Congratulations, Umbreon Mage. You're able to get a Shiny Magby on Ultrasun. Awesome, Mike. Awesome. Congratulations. You did it. It's over. You can finally do more in Pokemon White, and then a reset and reset and reset and reset. And that is awesome, Cinder. I'm so glad you're able to get that. Seriously, congratulations. Playing Ocarina of Time 3D right now. Awesome. Well, I hope you're having fun with that. So I played PUBG or Fortnite. I have never played either, and I feel like I would regret playing them. Not necessarily like, oh, they're bad games, but A, it's generally not my genre of game. But B, I get very competitive and very like stressed out playing competitive games. Even like one of my favorite games, Rocket League, does it to me. So yeah, it's there as like a, I don't know, I haven't played it yet, and I'm gonna see if I can get this. I'm sorry guys, but the fly is literally on top of my webcam. Nope, couldn't get it. It was just sitting there taunting me. And I was like, oh, an account name trash. Yeah, no, like, it's weird. It's like, he's just calling people trash, but, like, I don't know what else to call them. Streammate got his shiny Lugia, then the stream went offline. No! Oh no, that's awful. I feel so bad for him, that's unfortunate. You got shiny Rayquaza and Mewtwo, awesome, Lila! Congratulations. Congratulations. Streammate got a capture card, really? Really? I haven't been able to tune into like anyone's streams in so long. I need to find some time. I don't know. This summer has been really busy. Summer's been really busy. I need to catch up with everyone. Why is somebody not like shiny Regice to use the best shiny? I mean, if you already like its design, non-shiny, you're gonna like it shiny, you know? I don't know, I'm definitely in the mindset of like, when shinies don't change too much, they can be a little bit like underwhelming. Not necessarily bad, but just underwhelming, you know? This fly literally will not leave this desk. I think it's because like, most of the lights are right here, and I don't know. Or it's because, like, water. I have no clue. It's obnoxious. Hopefully it goes away. We're doing the Entei Latias hunt and Omega Ruby. Nice. Nice. What's up, Rose Girl? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? It's a shame you weren't there when you got it. It sure was something, but the stream only ended up being half an hour long, so it won't be hard to listen back. Yeah, I'll have to go find it. Yeah, unfortunately, like, I was at work and stuff. I saw it as soon as I got home, though. Yeah, in Gen 6 you barely notice a change. It was much better before we got the models. A lot of Pokemon were like that, and I wouldn't say it's like a bad thing, like bad about models. It's just the way lighting engines work and stuff, you end up in a situation where some of these are pretty difficult to like make look different, especially if you're like trying to keep the original design or the original shiny colors. when you move them into the like new gen and stuff, like you deal with lighting with the 3D models and stuff that you don't deal with sprites. If that makes sense. The fly is Google, it's watching me. It really is. It's upset that I got like its partner. Like maybe it just flew into a lamp. Maybe it'll stay there. That'd be nice. I don't know. Maybe it's upset. There were 2 of them earlier. Now there's 1. She's so beautiful. Oh, you want to use her and use her and use her because you just want to keep looking at the Raspberry Beauty. I mean, you've earned it. You have earned it. What was it? 7,000 something? That's insane. That's insane. Like, it was under odds, which is awesome, but it's like so close. I'm glad you're looking at it. I see the new Let's Go trailer. I have not seen it yet. I have not seen it. I haven't done much since I got home. I changed, I ate dinner, and I started getting ready for the stream. This past couple weeks, traffic has been awful, so like that's why the streams have been 7:30s. It's not like to give me more time to like do anything here. It's literally like I need at least an hour after getting home, you know. You gotta head out. All right, see you later, Roxy. Thanks for tuning in the stream. I give you my shiny luck. You have a habit of finding them early. May the gold lizard get in your pocket. Well, thank you. You get to go. You're moving. Alright. Alright. Well, I hope the move goes well. Hope the move goes well. Because next time I'll be streaming will be after this move has happened. What's up, Umagan? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? It was a very hype trailer. Watch the Japanese and English trailers. Yeah, they always have differences in them. Yeah, so I'll watch them. I will watch them. Because hopefully they give more, like, information kind of about what I'm looking forward to. What's up, Snorlax is my real name. Welcome back to the stream. How have you been doing? What should you hunting Pokemon Crystal? I don't know, what method would you be hunting by? So I would say just go for a shiny Ditto. If you get a shiny Ditto, it will make everything so much easier forever. It was under Rosby, you think the thing that makes it a final is that you started 6 months ago. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, and had to take a 3-month break. Yeah, no, like, even if we had gotten Charmander under odds, like, the day we started it back up, it would have been a finally. Because it was August to April then, even at 5,000 encounters. You're good, that's good to hear. I'm doing well myself. I'm doing well. What's up, Brian? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Gave some really good info, more than the treehouse. Well, yeah, I mean, the treehouse was just gonna show us the first little bit. I saw like the thumbnail for the at least English trailer. Gave at least a little bit of more like, hey, look at Brock, look at Misty. So yeah, that's all there. So I need to watch it. I'll try to watch it after the stream tonight. What's up, Ashton the Mew? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? What should you hunt in Pokemon Y, Heart Gold, Soul Silver? I would assume... I don't know, what method are you trying to go by? Granted, that's not going to help me at all with either or any of those games. But, I don't know. If you haven't gone for a Legend in Heart Gold, Soul Silver, if you have one left, go for it. The fly is on my screen. I just have, like, a calculator cover that I use with a fly swatter sitting on my desk right now because there have been so many in here. It's so obnoxious. Replaying your Ultra Moon and you're hunting a Litten, what do you think you should do? A Nuzlocke or a Mono Dark type run? I'd say go for the Mono Dark type run. Just saw your Pokewalker stats the other day. Really? What were they? Probably do Ho-Oh. Yeah, if you have Ho-Oh to do, go for Ho-Oh. Maybe you'll have the luck I had. Your Soul Silver and Heart Gold are hacked, so you can't soft reset. Pokemon Y, tried hunting Mewtwo. Well, go for Mewtwo then. Just fly. It's like getting very, very adventurous, I guess. Like, it's like flying right onto the screen constantly, into my face, onto the controllers. It is beyond obnoxious right now. They're insane. What are they, man? What are they? I'm gonna get it. By the end of the stream, guys, I will get it. No matter how distracted it makes me. How's everyone doing? Well, I'm doing well, Dr. Glowstone. I'm doing pretty well myself. How about you? Total steps are 6,543. Nice. Nice. I do remember your Royal Slime. I do. How are you doing? How have you been? I'm gonna say you wait through the entire day for my streams. Well, I'm glad you enjoy them. I'm glad you look forward to them. That's awesome to hear. You're doing awesome. That's good. That is good. Well, yeah, no, it's great to hear that you guys like enjoy the streams and look forward to them and stuff. Do I play Fortnite? I have never played Fortnite. No. I don't have much interest in it either. Means you walked around with your Pokewalker a lot. Yeah, man. That's great. That is great. I apologize for letting you. Well, that's good. That's good. Yeah, because that was an unfortunate whole little, like, not great situation. But I'm glad, like, she apologized, and it's all good now. It's all good now. That's good to hear. I like the Wonder Trade on Lie. I'm assuming that's what that message was supposed to be. That's cool. I've never Wonder Traded. This fly's gonna, like, land directly on the camera lens. I know it. By the end of the night, it's gonna happen. Also means season 2 of the podcast is the start in a few weeks. You can start your Suicune hunting. Nice. Nice. These hard goals also with Pokewalker included. I do. I want one complete in box. That's the ultimate goal. Fortnite for 3DS should be a thing. Absolutely. All the building done with the touchscreen. How's it going, Rune? Welcome to the stream. It's perfect for 3DS. Exactly. Who doesn't want their first-person shooters to be on a system where both of, like, the ways you would move are on the one side? You're doing good. Me, I'm doing well. I'm doing really well. Hoping for a shiny today. That would be nice. They did Minecraft 3DS. That's true. That's true. So it's not impossible to do a first-person perspective game. This fly. It's staying right where I can see it, just so I won't forget it. But it's not landing anymore. Like, I think it's realized it can't land. What's the schedule for the streams, or is there a current schedule? There's not a solid enough schedule for me to really post. Because it's the summer, things with friends and stuff can pop up last minute. Like, for example, normally I stream on Fridays. Like, this Friday I will not, because I will be out of town, hanging out with friends and stuff. So, for reasons like that, I don't have, like, a set schedule. But normally, for the summer at least, I try to stream from about 7:30 to 9:30. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Like, that's what I try to do, but sometimes it doesn't happen, you know, like this weekend. But that is a general schedule I try to keep. If there are reasons that I can't stream a day that I normally would, I will mention it somewhere, as well as I'll always point out, like, you know, I'm starting the stream at whatever time on that day on the Discord if you are there. Can we get a shiny Charmander, please? I'm trying my best to get everyone one here, Rune. I am trying my best. Smash him with my final smash, the calculator. I've been trying. I have been trying. The thing is, it's way easier to smack them out of the air than it is when they're, like, you know, sitting on something, because then they can take off again. But if they're flying, they can't really turn as quickly, so you can smack them out of the air, and then they're, like, stunned, and then you can smack them. But I don't know, I got really good at hitting flies, because, like, I'm in a basement that used to be a garage, so, like, it's not the most airtight room. Things can get in if they want to. Why would they port a game that is on a more advanced console to a lower one? I don't know, why not? Fortnite doesn't, like, I'm assuming we're still in the Fortnite conversation. It doesn't take too much to run. And, like, if you said that, then, like, it kind of makes it where why would it have ever moved to console in the first place from PC for Minecraft or for Fortnite? You know, it lets it be accessible to more people, and as long as the game doesn't, like, slow down or become, like, so, like, sluggish that it puts you at a complete disadvantage. Obviously controls can, depending on your perspective on it, but if they can get it out to more people, they will, because then they can sell more things in the games and stuff. It's on mobile. It is on mobile, so yeah, there's really, the sky is the limit with Fortnite. COD sells itself. It really does. It really does at this point. Like, they don't have to do anything to, like, really impress anyone, and it still sells. Where's my fly swatter? I mean, I have this. This is what I have. Like, The fly, like, our actual fly swatters upstairs. I always forget about it. God, has peak performance on the DS. Absolutely. It's what they strive to achieve on every other console. Yesterday you smacked the fly out of the air and into your kitchen wall. I mean, like I said, that tends to be how I get them, is like if they're flying past me and I like can hit it. Because if they're on the ground, they can like just take off and fly anywhere. But if they're already going in a direction in the air, they can't turn too well. You have a terrible DS game where you get nostalgia from it. What game's that? Streaming got Lugia, he caught it. Yeah, someone mentioned that, but then his stream like cut out or something, which is awful. I need to hop into one of his streams. I need to hop into his, I need to hop into Kyo's, I need to hop into Wes's. It's just they all keep either happening while I'm like prepping to stream or while I'm at work. Granted, there's really not many other times it could happen aside from when I'm asleep, unfortunately, right now. Good for him. Seriously good for him, though. You're exploring the Pokemon White post-game and it feels so nice. You're actually able to explore it, not just soft reset in it. That is awesome. So happy for you, Cinder. Your dad said he's turning off the Wi-Fi a bit so you get sleep. No! I mean, you gotta get sleep. Sleep is very, very important. I can tell you that. You are going to miss it later and like wish you had taken advantage of every single moment you had to get sleep. Like every day I wish I could sleep more. Gen 5 seemed less than the sum of its parts. Does anyone else get that feeling? Like each individual part's great, but it just doesn't add together. I don't know. I'll have to actually play it so I can like agree or disagree with that. I cut out before we even started battling it. Still saw his hype reaction. Oh, okay. It's like he encountered it while it was down, and then it came back to him having it. That's actually pretty great. Or awful. Like, great in the sense that I know the exact feeling. I know the worry of that happening from all the times that I've had my stream cut out and stuff. That's awful, though. That's awful, because you want the encounter to happen on the screen, but, like, there's something to everyone just tuning back in after it went down to it being there. Who's the Stream Egg? You need the link. His channel name is StreamEgg17. He's rated here a few times. He may pop up in chat at some point. He does from time to time. But otherwise, yeah, StreamEgg17. He is another shiny hunter. He is an awesome dude. Definitely check him out if you guys get the chance. We gotta head out. Alright, see you later, Brian. Thanks for tuning into the stream, man. Get a good amount of sleep, and I hope to see you again soon. Oh, he encountered it, had his reaction, and then it cut. Okay. Okay. That's kind of what I thought. That's kind of what I thought. At first, yeah. Don't want to go. I wish you could stay. I wish you could stay, but you'll just have to come back later than then, Brian. Again. Hope to see you again soon. Spent so much time in the Pokemon Black post-game and made so many memories when you were 10. It is nice getting to re-experience it all now, 7 years later. That's awesome, yeah. You know, it has great characters, one of the best soundtracks, nice areas, and cool camera movement, detailed character portraits and art, and the best player interaction in the whole franchise, but somehow it just doesn't work. That's interesting. That's an interesting perspective on it. Because, yeah, like I've always said, it always seems so polarizing, like, inside my friend group of people who, like, I've had so many people tell me absolutely skip, like, Black and White, that I was like, oh, it must be an awful game. And it wasn't until later that I found out that, like, the other half of my friends that I just hadn't talked to about it all seemed to just be like, it's fantastic, what are you talking about? So I need to, like, actually play it, because I still haven't. But I wonder if, like, that kind of discrepancy there with, like, you know, like you said, some isn't equal, or it's not equal to the sum of its parts, might be it. If some people are looking at it from a perspective of, well, this is fantastic, and this is fantastic, and this is fantastic, but someone else just doesn't see them meshing up together, I guess. That's interesting. It would be interesting. Also, the nice pink shiny legendary. This is true, Cinder. I can't disagree there at all. I can actually, I mean, I can agree with that. I can actually agree with that. You know, it was awesome, but not as awesome as Sinnoh. See, I still feel like at the end of the day, I'm going to be more of a Hoenn fan. I don't think that's ever going to change. No, I'm on a time crunch with those. I'm like legitimately on a time crunch with those games, as weird as it might sound. What's up, Cody, Scroggins, and Kajito? What's up, guys? Welcome to the stream. What's up? How goes it? It's going well. It's going well, guys. We're just hunting for the shinies, hoping one of them decides to show up today. Regice is actually getting kind of close to odds, and Charmander's obviously getting further away from odds every encounter at this point. Sorry for talking about this so much, just going for this for months. That's fine. I totally get that, Cinder. I totally get that. Can't find a reason to go back into it. You did once and everything seemed great, but somehow it doesn't add up to what it should. I gotcha. I gotcha. Yeah, I still need to play it myself. Like I said, there's the weird parts of it that, like, there are parts of it that are weird to me that, again, nothing bad about the game. Not saying anything bad about the game yet. Just, like, I need to give it more time. On a time crunch. This is another one of my excuses. No, like, it's legitimately a time crunch. I promise you, I will explain, but I can't explain that one right now. But I cannot explain that one right now, but there is a valid reason. I will explain it later. Cinder's sponsored, yeah! She sponsored last stream, which was awesome and super, super hype. You're not alone yet. You are not alone anymore. We got 2 sponsors now. You're gonna get Charmander soon, you know it. You know, just keep going. It's gotta happen, right? It's gotta happen. Eventually, like, every encounter we go is just one encounter closer to it. Terrible DS game, The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, The Circle of Spies. That sounds like a fantastic... That sounds like a fantastic DS game. Like, the title already makes me think that the cartridge should have been made of pure gold. Isn't Pokemon Ranger a rare-ish game? I mean, it's 12 years old and it was a spin-off game, so like, it's a Pokemon game, so it's fairly sought after, but at the same time, it's Ranger, which makes it extra sought after because of certain things. But I wouldn't say it's rare. Like, I don't think it's any more rare than any other, like, 3DS game from, or not 3DS, but 2DS, just DS, regular DS, no numbers, DS game from the time period. If anything, because it's Pokemon, more of them were sold or kept around. But yeah, no, you're more likely to find, like, at, like, a GameStop or something, stacks of Diamond and Pearl and, like, 1 copy of Ranger. Like, that's definitely true. But it's a Pokemon game, so it's going to be more likely to be found than some obscure, like, DS game, like some, like, you know, Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, or, like, Club Penguin or something. You will explain it later. Just be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell to be notified of when he'll upload. Yes, exactly. Hit the bell to be notified of when I do give my explanation, which at some point will happen. Like I said, though, it just can't happen right now. It can't happen during the time crunch for reasons that I don't want to go into until, like, I'm not worried about explaining them. As weird as that might sound. It's so hard to do sarcasm in text. I mean, I figured it was all sarcasm. But, yeah, no, it's hard. There's a reason that a lot of forums use, like, /s. What's up, X-Rider? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? And the store dater's like, you know what? I have a good feeling about this. I think I might get it today. We're planning for the stream to go on for, like, 4 hours before Brazilian had other plans. I mean, that's great. I've always said... Like, I've seen other streamers who are like, I have to end early, guys, like, legitimately, like, apologetic they have to end early because they found everything they had prepped for. Like, I know Stan had to end a stream, like, a half hour in, as opposed to, like, doing the entire stream for, like, the entire day, or for the entire, like, 2 hours or whatever he was planning, because he found, like, all 3 shinies that he had the assets for. So it's like, you know what? I wish I had that problem. I wish I found too many shinies. Like, when you're at the point where you're like, I need to not find these, please stop. You know you've struck gold. It's getting a bit tedious. I will explain. I will. What's up, Chicken Overlord? Welcome to the stream. What's up, George's World? Welcome to the stream. What's the probability to get a legendary? I mean, legendary, it's not really a probability. in the wormholes, I don't actually know what the odds are for finding legends and stuff. You really just have to, the farther you go and the like better the wormhole is ring-wise, the more likely you are to find one. Obviously, there's like the guaranteed, but I don't really know what the actual odds are. A terrible game costs €1.50. That's fairly cheap. It is pretty cheap. I know a lot of the games, like there's so many games you can buy at GameStop that aren't even like in a security case, just because they're like, I don't know, it's like 99 cents, buy it or not. You're hanging in there. Your family put you down to sleep day. Oh no. Oh no, you have a sore throat plus congestion. Plus your mom's birthday. Crazy day, to say the least. I know, man. I know. Yeah, keep hanging in there, man. I'm sorry about the dog. Seriously, that is awful. I remember when our dog, like the dog that had been around since I was born, passed away, and that was a rough day for sure. I know where you're coming from there, man. But yeah, like you're saying, you're hanging in there. Just keep hanging in there. You know, you had your mom's birthday. That's at least a fun, positive thing in there, hopefully. The thing is, with the way your series works, if someone gets a shiny, there's not really much reason to continue, since each season is 100, so when that ends, we need a new season. Oh yeah, no, I totally get it. So yeah, you're in that boat of like, you found the shiny you needed, there's not really a way to continue, so like, you got the hype moment, you got the shiny you were looking for, and then yeah, you gotta get ready for the next one. It happens. The legendary shiny, the odds of the shiny legendary. For me, Regice is 1 in 1,365 because I have the shiny charm in this game. If I didn't have the charm, it'd be 1 in 4,096. Someone gets a shiny, that episode has to end, and we have to prep for the next series. Yeah, absolutely. I totally get that. 1 in 10 or 1 in a million? 1 in 10. That's what I'm feeling with this. It'll happen in the next 10. What's up, CP? Welcome to the stream. Really hope Croatia is winning the FIFA World Cup. Me too. Me too. That's who I'm going for now. Initially, I didn't really have anyone in the fight, because the US wasn't in it and stuff. As well as I'm not necessarily a big, like, you know, I don't pay attention to that stuff, but we've been watching it at work and all that. So I was like, you know what? It's up on the screen. May as well watch it. So saw Japan was in it, and I was like, oh, hey, they're in it, but they had to face Colombia and stuff. And, like, once Japan, like, beat Colombia, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna root for Japan. And then the Japan-Belgium game happened, and that was so intense. And then they lost to Belgium barely, and, like, I was like, I'll go with Belgium. And then Belgium got knocked out, and it was, like, France in the finals. And I was like, I just don't want England there. Like, there might be some England fans here, but I don't know, I just didn't want England there. There was, like, so many people were cheering for them that I was like, I'm gonna go with Croatia. So yeah, that's where that came from for me. Leafgreen is 1 in 8192. Yes, it is, Kajido. Pay no attention to the World Cup. Fair enough. Like, I wouldn't if it wasn't on at work. Like, I'm not gonna see the finals because they happen on the weekend. Like, legitimately, I only watch it during the weekdays because that's just when it's on for me. The game Black and White 2, the characters see him murdered by him and stops them. That's good that he stops them. Your dad watched that? The World Cup? Like, a lot of our office is super into it, so, like, we always have it on when it, like, we had it on just because, like, there's so many people watching it. So I was like, okay, and we have, like, we have monitors around the walls just because, like, we have data and stuff we display, and a couple of them don't have a lot, and you can kind of condense it to, like, put something on one screen. Oh, this fly is all over my controllers and stuff. How many encounters do you think the longest hunt ever was? Isn't it like 200,000 something? I forget what the actual thing was for Natu. You're at 4,000 for Grandma. Well, I hope you get it soon, Vanillix. Hope you get it soon. Right? I thought so. I just didn't know the numbers after the first two. I don't understand why people watch sports because you already understood, but they like it. I mean, yeah, like, I've never been the biggest fan of sports. I mean, if, like, neighbors and stuff are playing, sure, I'd go out and play when I was a kid and stuff. But I never was interested in sitting down and watching them, because I never was that interested in them in the first place. If I went to a game, that's different, but, like, I wouldn't ever sit and watch, like, on my TV. You know, that's kind of the situation with the World Cup right now. It's like, it's on, so I'll watch it and I'll enjoy it. Everyone's getting into it. But when it's happening on the weekend, I'm going to be sitting, like, in my room watching it by myself, or, like, on a TV watching it, you know, pretty much by myself, not with other people who are into it. So it's not as fun then. But when, like, our whole team is sitting there watching and stuff, it's more entertaining. These players get tons and tons of money. It's crazy. Those contracts are insane. I need to get into sports that are really inactive. Eat healthy. Well, at least eat healthy. But yeah, if you find a sport you like, get into it for sure. I will keep saying it then, but only on my terms. Basketball is your jam. People always think I'm really into basketball because I'm so tall, but my hand-eye coordination is so awful that, nah, I'm not good at basketball. If you ever saw me actually try to play basketball, you would never ask me if I played it again. But I'm 6'6", so that's like one of the first things anyone asks. Like, oh, you play basketball, right? It's like, nope. Nope. Couldn't make it a layup if you asked me to. Thinking about soccer? Do soccer then. I remember, like, I played soccer as a little kid, but I think that's, like, what, like, every kid does from the age of, like, 4 to 6. And then I played baseball for a while, but I got hit a few too many times, so I was like, nope, I'm done with this. And then I did robots for, like, the rest of school. Hand-eye coordination is crap. At least I'm not alone. I'm not alone there. Just gotta dunk it. That would require me to be able to jump. I have more, like, horizontal distance than vertical distance, for sure. Is it fun? I mean, I remember it was fun when I played it, but I played it, like, so long ago. And, like, I was so young that the rules weren't, like, rules. They were more just, like, don't get into a fight with each other and don't touch it with your hands. There you go. Was Cinder asking about that? Create a 6-screen layout. For what? What would I need 6 screens for? I am intrigued and terrified what that could possibly entail. That's good. I mean, yeah, like, if you enjoy it, then it'll be fun, for sure. She was asking her in the podcast. Ah, gotcha. Gotcha. I was kind of figuring that, because I hadn't seen it asked in chat. I feel like if I had seen it asked in chat, I definitely would have answered. But at the same time, chat has been moving a little bit. It just landed on my finger. What does this fly think it's doing? Seriously, this is ridiculous. You guys are probably going to see it on camera a couple times. I'm honestly just going to ignore it where it is, because right now it's off screen. 6 GBAs, gotta find shiny Gen 3 legends, you know. I know, right? Yeah. Just get 5 more GameCubes with Game Boy players and, like, 4 more copies of Gen 3 games, or 5 more copies of Leafgreen and Fire Red. Yeah, that's reasonable. Let's do that. You're talking about it on the stream. You got Hans on the topic of you being short and brought up how tall you were during the hug. I can remember how you said it exactly. Yep, 6'6" or 198 centimeters for anyone who uses the metric system. Your Pterodon died and you revived her. I'm glad you were able to revive her. Was that Bob the Fly? I think Bob the Fly met his demise, unfortunately. Tamed a Scorpion. That's pretty impressive. I don't know if I could do that. Don't see the problem. Yeah, no, that's totally reasonable. I'll get right on that, Rin. I'll get right on that. Actually, what would legitimately be perfect with that is finding a way to split the GameCube controls into, like, 6 cables. So I can control all 6 of them at once. I think that would actually be pretty great. Talking about Arc. Yep, I figured. You guys were at least a foot taller than me. I'm pretty up there, I have to say. That would actually be pretty cool. That actually now sounds like a challenge, because like that would make it where you don't have to like continuously, you would legitimately just be doing it 6 times as fast, which would be crazy. The only problem there is like if you don't check it, you could end up screwing that one up pretty easily. Because like if you check 3 or 4 of them and you soft reset, and like the 5th or 6th one's shiny, I think it'd be more dangerous, but at the same time it'd be a cool project to just like split the cable. I don't know how well the... I think it'd work. I think it would work as long as you were careful not to like split the power. Like have power run in from 6 different ways. Didn't actually tame a Scorpion IRL, but it didn't. Alright. I know, Dr. Ghost. Still impressive. Still impressive. Only 5'8", so you still have to look up. I mean, most people do end up having to look up to me. So whenever I have to, like, look up to someone instead of, like, looking down, it's really weird and almost uncomfortable. You can play up to, say, a Cerulean Cave and then soft reset from Mewtwo 6 times at once, for example. Yeah, no, definitely. That'd be awesome. That, like I said, I think the only issue there would be, like, if you ran the voltage into it from all 6 GameCubes, like, to the controller. But even then, I don't know if it would end up, like, multiplying, or if it would just, like, basically add redundancy. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not the best with, like, electrical stuff like that, like power. Data and stuff, fine, but, like, knowing, like, voltages and all that stuff is just something that I've never understood. That's the magic to me. I just realized Audino grinding is going to be really easy for Raspberry since she's a fighting type. Well, that's good. That is good. I want to see this happen now. It'd be so efficient. Like, yeah, no, as long as you got them all set up right. I think the one thing there is obviously you have to deal with the RNG of, like, you'd have to play through the game 6 times. You wouldn't be able to just... I don't think you'd be able to just sit there and, like, I don't think you'd be able to play all 6 games perfectly in sync. Unless, like, you somehow turned all the consoles on at the exact same millisecond, and I don't think that would happen. Because at some point, like, if they're slightly off, you're going to hit a control right at the right time for it to be, like, on 1 frame for one and a different frame for all the others. Even if, like, the RNG all lined up. So I don't... Unfortunately, I think you'd have to play the game 6 times, but, like, actually beating or hunting for Mewtwo or for any of the other Pokemon, like, I think it would work for that. We should ask someone who knows this. Like, that's the only thing. The data stuff, I think, would split just fine. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure those are just, like, signals coming back from that power line. So, I think the data would work. You just have to split that into, like, the right pins on the 6 different console ports. And the only thing is you just, like, take power from the original cable instead of the one that you spliced in. It's landing on my hand. It's landed on Regice on the stream. Nope. Nope. Missed it. Imagine if you got shiny Audino while XP grinding your shiny Brizzy. It could happen. That'd be pretty awesome. That would be pretty sweet. Or does someone automate legit shinies? Someone's done it. Someone did it. They used, like, either an Arduino or Raspberry Pi and automated soft resetting for shiny legendaries. They had a camera facing the bottom screen, and because the shiny has the sparkle to it, it takes an extra second for the battle menu to come up on the bottom screen, which lights up the screen more. So it waits for that timing, and if the screen lights up a second later than normal, it stops doing anything, and it, like, flashes a light outside the box. So he made it where you could literally just set it in a desk drawer, and it would hit the soft reset buttons, and, like, hit A, and then walk forward. Like, he had it set up. It was actually pretty fantastic to see. That's cool. It was cool. I don't know if I would like, they're legit shinies, but at the same time, I wouldn't consider that you had hunted for them, if that's what you did. I almost had it. I almost had it. But yeah, so like they're legit shinies, they aren't hacked or anything, but you didn't hunt for it. Like you could put it in the box, let it do its whole hunting thing, like while I went to work, and it would just like have a shiny by the time you got back, because it hunted for 8 hours or whatever. And it'd be pretty easy also just add a counter to that. But yeah, it's definitely possible with some servos and all that. It's just a little bit cheaty, I think. If someone put that much effort into making an automated hunting machine, then you would definitely say each shiny obtained from it is legit. They're absolutely legit. It's just the box is hunting for it, you're not. Like, that's the only thing there. That's the only thing there. Like, it is legit. I would absolutely count those. Those aren't like some like hacked or gemmed or whatever. That's... You're a genius and you came up with something fantastic and like figured out the way that you could tell it with a machine. Because machines, like, trying to program into a machine like this is a shiny and this isn't, wouldn't work for something like Regice most of the time if you looked at like the colors straight on just because of accuracy and stuff. But for it to look at the bottom screen and tell is pretty fantastic. Perfectly legit, but not fulfilling. That's how I would describe it, Rune. Yeah, like you're not hunting it, you're not getting that necessarily satisfaction out of it. And like I would say, like the story of like hunting it's part of the fun. There's no story there aside from I put it in the box and I went to work this day, or I went to class that day, or like I watched a movie until like I saw the red light flash. Like it's definitely legit. It's just like I wouldn't have the same connection with that shiny I would with one that I soft reset for. Have I failed a shiny before? I have failed a couple. Not as hardcore as some people have, fortunately, but it was an uncatchable Zigzagoon in Emerald and a Poochyena that I critical hit when it was like our 9th of the day through RNG abuse. So I wasn't really devastated by either of them. They happened. One was an RNG clone, the other one led us to the shiny we were looking for. It's because the way Emerald's RNG works, the fails weren't really fails, you know? This is really cool. I mean, it would be really cool to have. It would be really cool to watch and really cool to do like once. Like I could see myself being okay with like doing it for. You just saw the fly on camera and it just flew away on camera. It's all over the place. It's on something. But like, I could see myself doing it with like the Gen 1 legends that we've already caught. And stuff. Like, ones that wouldn't really count towards the collection, but be like, hey, look at the ones that I, like, automated. Like, I did with a machine. Like, that'd be pretty cool. Sort of, I had to take a 3-month hiatus from a shiny hunt and then proceed to create an entire YouTube series for when you return to the hunt. See, like, yeah, like, Treecko, I started, like, doing YouTube stuff for. Charmander, we've been doing since August, and, like, all this crazy stuff has happened since then. You know, like, there's fun aspects to shiny hunting and all that. Like, I know some people are like, I just don't have the time, I'd rather just gen it and have it, and it's like, I guess that's a thing, but at the same time, like, that's boring to me at the very least. What's up, Skylight Bomber? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? The thing that makes this Latias hunt faster is that you don't have to soft reset, you can just run from it and Latias will stay and it will count as an encounter. Really? That's nice. Like, I know some, as long as you run and, like, come back into the area, it counts. Have you ever, been that guy who OHKO'd his shiny with a move, no crit? No, I have not. The only OHKO I've done on a shiny was the Poochyena, fortunately. Don't I like Fanfi? Fanfi's a nice Pokemon. What's up, Squirtle Splash? How's it going? You're looking at fly facts because of that fly. I wish I had a really good way to, like, get rid of it or just deter it from being here. If I could get it to, like, fly to the other side of the room and stay there for the next, like, hour and 15 minutes or whatever, I would do it. But I don't know. How much longer do I stream? I'm going to be going for another, like, hour, 15 minutes or so. My hunt Latios and Alpha because why not? Yeah, do it. Do it. Okay, to Shiny Pooch. Delete your channel. I know, like, I don't know. How can I do that? Such a rare shiny. Like, there's no way you'll ever get a second one of those. Ever. So fly territorial. Maybe. Maybe. if the territory is this whole basement. You're lucky you found your Regice at 11,534. That is crazy. That's crazy, Skylight. I hope mine doesn't end up going that far. Like, we've already gone so far with something like Charmander. That'd be insane. You got the Eon ticket and you don't really have any other way to hunt unless you want to do it in Black Suit, and you really don't want to do that. I gotcha. Makes sense. Absolutely makes sense. Do I curse on those outside of the Strams? Not much, but like, yeah, I definitely don't, like, I definitely, like, make sure I don't say anything on stream, you know? Because, like, the streams are more family-friendly and stuff. Because if it is, it's a male, or not, it's female, because you want to give it a right name. See, I don't know exactly how I consider it territorial or not. So I think it's the only one down here right now. So it's not really, like, fending anything off from anyone, except potentially me. And I'm pretty sure it's just here, because, like, there's a Gatorade on the desk that probably smells a lot. Smells of sugar. Reserving your Black 2 copy for Cresselia. Nice. It's probably the weirdest way I could have gripped that glass of water. When it's like in this, it's in the weirdest position for me to like actually just grab. It's like there wasn't a way to like shift it in my hand or anything. Fries like, give me that Gatorade. It probably is. It smells what's essentially food to it. Maybe I should just like sacrifice this Gatorade and open it, and then trap the fly in there. Got our first critical hit. So proud of her. Such a proud trainer. We should all strive to be as proud of our Pokemon as Cinder is. Give a name to me both. There you go. We can come up with a name that works like that. That was an interesting grip on the glass. It really was. It really was. I'm surprised it worked, but it worked. Like, the odds of it working were better than the odds of, like, me somehow shifting my grip on it working. It's a good idea. But I want the Gatorade. Like, it's a big bottle of Gatorade. Like, I've taken one sip out of it. I don't know, maybe it would be worth it. If it comes back, I might think of it. Gotta sacrifice things in life. But does it have to be this Gatorade? Because I want this Gatorade. Had to get rid of lunch today and it was very good. Well, that's good. That's good. I had water for the most part today. I meant to have an orange juice that, like, I left in the fridge in the kitchen at work overnight. Because, like, I left it sitting in, like, the pocket in my bag a little bit too long. Like, not long enough for it to, like, go bad, you know? But, like, long enough that it wasn't cold. And I didn't want to drink, like, room temperature orange juice. So I was like, I'm just going to put this in the fridge. And so I did, and I came back today and realized I put it in the side of the fridge that was now a freezer at -8 degrees. So yeah, it was a block of orange ice, and yeah, so I didn't have my orange juice today, I just had water instead. What's up, Amin Jafar? How much may I earn from YouTube? Don't really have specifics, but not much. Most of the money that you would see is from the donations and stuff over there. She learned Swords Dance. Awesome. Awesome. I'm so glad you're able to get that, Cinder. Like, I feel like it's impossible for me to be as excited as you are, but I am extremely excited for you getting the shiny. Orange ice tastes good, but it was in a carton. Like, I wasn't gonna get it out, and especially, like, in the middle of an office. It's like, I would have nothing to put it in. But, yeah, so I had water most today and just dealt with the fact that I lost a carton of orange juice. Should we tell the story of Rio? You're totally welcome to, Dr. Lewis. So what? So what, Vanillix? drink and lick the ice. But I couldn't. Part of the problem is that as soon as you took it out of the freezer, the condensation immediately made, like, the carton start to get mushy. For a bunch of reasons. Got your shiny Johto started last night. It was a Jolly Totodile. Awesome, Kajito. Congratulations. You were able to get the shiny. That's fantastic, man. Congratulations. Don't ever want to just look at one of your shinies this much in your life, ever. I feel that. I feel that. Yeah, like, it was just all around a problem. Like, so much went wrong with that carton as soon as I took it out of, like, my fridge here to take to work. The problem is, like, I'm extremely forgetful in the morning sometimes just because I'm not a morning person. So it was like, alright, I'll put, like, the orange juice in the side pocket, like, you know, where you'd put, like, a water bottle. But it was small enough that you wouldn't see it, you just have to remember it's there, and normally it's like, alright, I'll grab breakfast and grab my orange juice or whatever. I totally just forgot it, and then it was, like, noon, and so I was like, I'll put this in, like, the fridge when I go down to eat lunch. And I put it in the fridge, put it in the side where, like, I saw people get their food out, so I knew that was, like, not the side of, like, company stuff, like, free for everyone. Like, it was gonna be my orange juice. I got there in the morning and, like, felt it was like, this is really cold and, like, really, really, like, rock hard. And then looked at the, like, thermostat on it and said it was -8 Fahrenheit. And I was like, that's why. That's why this is very, very cold. If you take it out, you gotta push F for respect. For once. You once got Cresselia in black. Alright, so you're gonna start doing random encounter hunts in 5th gen. Awesome! Awesome. Lee/Lee the Fly, alright. Well, the Gatorade has been put out to possibly trap Lee. So we'll see how that one goes. Solstice's wild Pokemon levels are questionable. How so? How so, Rune? Random encounter shiny hunts in Gen 5 are so much fun, especially doing Double Grass. I feel like that'd be the way to go for random encounters. You know, at least double the odds. Level 6 wild Pokemon post first gym. Rip. Rip. Yeah, no, that's rough. You watching that fly? I am. I'm keeping an eye on it. I'm keeping an eye on the fly. We'll see if it falls for the bottle. First random encounter target will be a leopard or leopard. Since you're determined this, you can get a really nice repel trick for it in both black and white. Black and white too, awesome. So I didn't tell you we were watching Streameg's stream. He's something Cobalion right now, but good luck. Well, thank you, Trash, and yeah, that's totally fine. I hope Streameg has some luck. He got the Lugia, so he's at least had a good stream already. I hope he's able to, like, pull off double shinies or something. That'd be amazing. Just people named it Neo, thinking the first 3 letters of Napoleon was Neo. Oh, you think it was like Neapolitan? It's like ice cream now. There he goes to drink the Gatorade in his natural habitat in an Australian accent, because I can't do an Australian accent. I'll just say that you guys should imagine that I said it in an Australian accent. Your random encounter hunted for Carablast and ended up getting a nice Deerling too along with Carablast later on. Awesome! Awesome. I'll have to give that a shot at some point, hopefully. Hopefully I'll have a chance to. It'll probably be way farther on, seeing as these legends are going to be taking so much of our time for a while. Like, we're not even halfway through yet, and it's over halfway through the year. It's been like almost 6 months since we started these hunts, if not already more than 6 months since we started these hunts. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. The commander guy, I know, like, you were thinking about Napoleon, but, like, Neapolitan ice cream, which I always got those two mixed up myself. Would explain the Neo part. What's the worst game you played? And you want to hear everyone's answer. Depends on what you mean by worst. Because, like, I've played games that just weren't fun, but I've also played games that, like, should have been fun, but for like various reasons, like poor translations, just were awful. One of the few, like for example, one of the few games I ever refunded on Steam is called Gaokao, and it was like you know, a visual novel dating sim type game, and it was like based off like managing your whole life, like around the time of like your final exams in high school. It was like, oh, that's cool, because like there were so many stats for like, you know, like friendships and social stuff, and then like academic stuff, and like managing that was kind of cool. But the translations for the game were worse than Google Translate. And whoever did the voice recording must have been doing it on like a built-in laptop microphone, because it was just, the quality was not there. So like the entire experience of the game was gone, because the whole idea was to like read, and you couldn't read. So that was one of the few games I returned on Steam. Just because like the experience was awful. Waiting to hunt Litwick in Celestial Tower, but no double grass in Fife. And you're playing through Black 2, and once you get the Shiny Charm, you'll hunt Cottony, then dual hunt for Litwick with your White 2. Awesome. All the games you have played were awesome. Well, that's good. That's good. You know, that's always awesome. Enjoying every game you played. What's up? Well, that exists. Welcome to the stream. How's it insane? Well, I never do a shiny hunt in Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu if it's possible to do. If it's possible, then yeah. If it's possible to shiny hunt in those, that's gonna give me more stuff to do in that game, actually. But if it's either done by like pure random encounters, no way to really increase your odds, or it's not there at all, I'll play the games, I'll enjoy them, but I don't know if I'd stick around. But if you can shiny hunt there, that might be what I do for a while. I'll admit I'll probably end up coming back to these no matter what, because there's so much left to do. But for a while, yeah, I'd definitely be down to do that. Get the popcorn, guys, you gotta murder. No! With level 26 Pokemon on Route 5, Repel Trick will get you like 84% chance to encounter a Leopard in Black and White 2 at the level 25. In the same place will get you the same in Black and White. Well, that's cool. That one you played, but it was disappointing, or the gameplay was bad. I mean, it was disappointing, and like it made the gameplay bad. Because it was so, like, the gameplay was made so bad by that whole thing, because you literally couldn't do anything. Because it was like a VN, it was a visual novel, so like, the game progresses through the dialogue, and the dialogue was messed up, so it's like being dropped into a Fire Emblem game, or like, yeah, Fire Emblem game for your first time, with 0 instructions. Like, absolutely no instructions, and the commands didn't work half the time. If at all. Like, the game breaks down when the core mechanic is, like, not even Google translated level bad. So, like, you couldn't follow the game, the immersion was completely broken, so yeah, it destroyed the gameplay then. And that's what makes it disappointing. Cars on the DS. I had Cars for the original Xbox, and I actually remember playing that game, like, so much as a kid. I played a game on your DS, I think it was called Dragon Song. It costs HP to run, so you'd run, get tired, and walk into your battle with 1 HP until you found out that it costs HP to run. That's just dumb. Why would it cost HP? Like, I know some games, once you've used, like, you have a stamina bar, and once you've used up your stamina bar, it starts to drop your, like, health a little, but it doesn't, like, kill your health. Or these mechanics are so crappy. I can imagine the DS having problems with that, yeah, but like, the Xbox version actually wasn't awful. No game you played was bad. That's good, like I said, that's actually pretty good. You know, being able to be so positive about everything you've played. Like, that's really cool. That's really, really awesome. I mean, that's how I am with most things, generally, but there are some where, like, it's to the point that, like, you can't play the game, you know? That mind games for the DS. Voice clips were so bad in low quality. For the DS, I can imagine. It didn't have the greatest speakers, or the greatest sound chip. A game you were disappointed by was Hyrule Warriors for the 3DS. Why was that? I mean, not like me being like, that shouldn't be your answer, but like, I'm just legitimately curious, because I've never played it. you're disappointed with No Man's Sky 2. I was a skeptic from, like, the start. Like, back when that game was coming out, my internship, we used Slack and stuff to communicate, and we had, like, a gaming channel on there. And so many people were hyping, like, No Man's Sky, and I didn't even know about it at that point. But I, like, kind of saw trailers for it and stuff, and, like, when it was initially, like, when I found out what it was, I was like, that's interesting, but, like, the way everyone was talking about it, I was like, that's not gonna happen. Like, that'd be a cool game, don't get me wrong, but it's not gonna happen like that. But at the same time, I was like, also, I was kind of, like, you know, excited for it to come out. Maybe it'll be what it is. Maybe, like, it'll have, like, most of those features, and it'll still be really cool. And I think that's how most people were, is I don't think anyone saw it coming out like it did. Like, there was definitely people who hyped it and thought every single thing Hello Games said was going to be in it. You'd be able to find everyone. The game would be massive. All this stuff. It was going to be like a fun time. The worlds are going to be amazing, immersive worlds, and you'd be able to claim them as your own and stuff. And all this, like, amazing stuff that people are like, this will be awesome. And then you just ended up, and, like, I was like, okay, well, maybe, like, you can mess around with friends if you do run into each other. Procedural generation might not be great, but, like, we'll see what happens, that'd be cool. And then it ended up not being that at all. And, like, it's so notoriously bad that it's, like, the game that made Steam change their refund policy for it, just because it's, like, of how much people kind of got, like, tricked almost, you know? So, like, yeah, I totally see that being a thing. Like, that being a game that could be up there as a contender for worst game you've played, especially if you're talking about release. First was the plot, didn't care, and the gameplay is kind of repetitive. I gotcha. You have the definitive edition on Switch? That's cool. A movie-based Pokemon novel starring a Vanillix. The opening would be only Vanilla Shmaya. Oh my gosh. You should make that happen, Rune. You should make that happen. After that, like, golden title. That is perfect. It's way better than 3DS version. I mean, when you port it up to a system like that, you can make it better. As long as going from, like, 3DS to, like, the Switch, you can get the UI to work right, then that's fine. Why? Just why? It's perfect. It is absolutely perfect. I approve, Rune. I approve. Why are movie games so bad? Most of the time, movie games are games that are made super, super quickly by whatever, like, the cheapest company to offer to make it is. You end up on a super crunch time scale because either you want the game released right after a movie comes out or right before a movie comes out. And the time it takes to make a movie really, really good is way shorter than the time it takes to make a game really, really good. Like, you can film a movie in, like, conservatively a year, and a game made in a year, even by a fairly large company, is going to be, unless you're talking, like, Blizzard or Bethesda sized, which aren't the companies making movie games, you don't have enough time to make a game that's going to be like AAA quality. What's up, Sparvy? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? So slow with my Regice soft resets. I know, right? I should, like, be doing them the moment it drops down, not even thinking about it. Guys, the fly has landed on the Gatorade bottle. It may be falling for the trap. You fill it with as many vanilla jokes as you can. Perfect. Perfect. I expect nothing less. Shrek Forever After on DS was good. You really liked it. It was like an action platformer and loved it. Have fond memories of it. If you can build it off an existing platform, like an existing engine and like an existing game that has, like, you know, already exists and did well and stuff and has been, like, properly tested, you can make them okay, but you're never gonna get, like, fully original, like completely immersive stuff. It's just the timelines don't line up, and then you have a game company that not only has all of themselves working on it, you have a movie company, like a movie production company that's being like, hey, do this, we need you to do this like now. And it's hard to fit on that time scale. There's so many flying types on this road. Oof. Oof, indeed. Let's eat sheer cold ice cream right now with our spoons. I started a shiny hunt. They're actually going to be active in What Am I Human? Oh, what hunt is it, Sparty? What are you going to be hunting for? What the heck is up with all these flying types? Verizon does not like it at all. Hopefully you can get past them. How dare. I'm honestly fine with this fly where it is, as long as it, like, if it eventually falls for it and goes into the bottle, we will be all good. Movie games are crappy like cars with the freaking DS. You are very, very set on explaining how poor this game is. Like I said, I was very young when I played it, but like I enjoyed Cars for not the 360, just for the Xbox. But that's also Xbox and not DS, so it's a little bit different for sure. You want bubblegum ice cream? I've never had bubblegum ice cream. Clearly never heard of Monster Truck games. Monster Truck games are fantastic. As long as we're talking about games about monster trucks and not like some other whole thing that's like an actual publishing company. So I wouldn't understand that. Yo, what's up, Ryan Palmer? Welcome to the stream. You gonna stream tonight? You came home. Oh no, Ryan. Oh man. I am. No, that's. Oh man, I'm so sorry to hear that, Ryan. I hope you're doing okay. We're doing okay. I'm really, really sorry to hear that. To be more precise, Monster Jam, Urban Assault. Never played a Monster Jam game. I played when I was really little, my dad had Midtown Madness 3, some motocross game, and like a Monster Truck game all like together on a single disc or a single set of discs that I played all the time, and I loved those games. I can't imagine going back to them now. Like, I cannot imagine them looking good. And also, it was Midtown Madness 2, not 3. That was my mistake. 3 was only on the Xbox. Yes, for your hunt, you just missed the message. Did I? I'm sorry, Sparty. Yeah, I'm asking Relic Castle. Well, good luck. Good luck, Sparty. Sorry for missing that. Sometimes messages do go by a little bit quickly. I try to read as many as I can. Brought to you by the same dev of Skylanders. Take a bow, Activision. I haven't tasted Wonders at all. At first it's weird, but you get used to it. I'll have to try it at some point. 14 years. I mean, that's really good for a dog. Like, for any dog. You crying so much. I mean, I remember when, like, my dog, like I said, mine was, this was, how long ago? This was like 8 or 9 years ago at this point, but like, that was an awful day. So I understand how you're feeling, but like, it's rough, It'll get better though. It'll take a while, but I'm sorry to hear it. Hope you're doing okay aside from that. No, the stream is taking a very sad turn here. The Stream saying about very sad tournament. You gotta help cheer everyone up now. Hopefully a shiny can come along and do that for us. Hopefully a shiny can come and help us out. Oh boy. Starting to get tired. Starting to get tired. I got at least 15 minutes left, maybe 45. Loki asking Game Freak for Shiny Charmander. Loki, like, DMing Masuda on Twitter. What's up, Z-Sand? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Let's talk happy. Let's talk happy, indeed. We're at 1,200 encounters for Regice here. Let's see if we can get it. Let us see if we can get it. It's trying to talk nonsense. Something new. ZSand0123, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Getting closer. Getting closer to 2K. Got 2 healthy casts. That's good. That's good. GF's your girlfriend for the Charmander. That's how we'll... If the shiny one comes out, we'll set it up on a blind date. Sounds good. Sub hype indeed. What's up, Ash? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? We'll talk happy. You hate the shiny charm and find it quite cheap to use, in your opinion. I mean, that's fine. That's totally fine. I'm okay using it, but there are also, like, I generally don't trade because I don't want to get a shiny from trading that I haven't earned. So I totally get that. People have their different limits on what they count as, like, proper shiny hunting and whatnot. So yeah, I totally understand that. For me, it's like, it's a mechanic in the game that I still have to work after even using. So yeah, I totally get that. But like, going into like Gen 2 and using a shiny, like a shiny parent to breed is a pushing it for me, you know? Like, basically Masuda method to the extreme is a little bit much for me, but I totally get that. You know, everyone can have like their own limits for it, you know? I personally, like, my personal thought on it is like, I probably won't hunt with some of the like super easy methods at some points. Wormhole hunts and stuff, like just random encounters in the wormhole. Like not resetting, but just like those shinies in the wormholes. Those are a little bit eh to me. They just seem a bit easy. But they're still legit. They're still legitimate shinies at the end of the day. I just prefer not to hunt them that way. And I totally respect anyone who like doesn't want to hunt ways I hunt. What makes you happy? There's a good idea to start off? Yeah, definitely. Why hunt shiny Regice? It looks almost exactly like its normal form. Because I'm hunting every shiny. My goal is to eventually have a living shiny dex. And that means even if the shiny looks almost identical, like this or Happiny or Zapdos, may as well hunt them, you know. Gotta add them to that shiny dex at some point. And there's no harm in doing it. I'm just on Gen 3 right now. This is one that people are like, oh, wow, we got to do this, but even I'm kind of like that, I'll admit. I want to get it so that we can, like, move forward with these hunts. We're going to have Registeel next, and then the ones I'm actually honestly looking for. What's up, Spatial Poochyena? Welcome to the stream. And, yo, we're getting a rated stream egg raid. Welcome, raiders. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the raid stream egg. How's everyone doing? Stream egg, I heard you got shiny Lugia. Congratulations, man. That is awesome. That was awesome, and seriously, welcome Raiders. How's everyone doing today? We got Master Aqua, Spatial Poochyena, Pariah, Angel, Trash Tank, Wolfman, MT, Lanachan, Stream Egg, what is up, man? For Salt Smasher, how is everyone doing? Stream Egg, again, thank you for the raid, dude. Hope you had a good night. It sounds like for the most part you did. You were secretly in the raid. I see how it is. We got a spy here. We have a spy here. Totodile evolves at level 18. You quit. It's 2 levels more than he thought. It's too much. You're fine. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. I'm doing pretty well myself. I'm doing pretty well. Smash that like button. It would be appreciated. And anyone who hasn't subbed, it would be very much appreciated if you did, if you do enjoy the streams. Obviously, you don't have to if you don't want to, but we are so close to hitting 2K. I would love to be able to hit it. That would be amazing. A spy patrol team, go, go, go. Found Lugia in your stream crash. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. That has been one of my biggest fears as far as, like, streaming goes. That and obviously, like, failing a shiny, like, soft resetting over it on stream would be awful, but, like, because I spent months streaming with internet that was very, very inconsistent, I was always extremely nervous that, like, I was gonna find the shiny, like, as the stream went down. Like, I was gonna watch my bitrate no BS hit 0, and then the shiny was gonna appear, and I was terrified of that happening at points. But yeah, so, I mean, I'm glad you're able to get it, and, like, at least, like, from what I've heard, it showed up on stream. You know, that's perfectly fine, and having to fix it afterwards. It happens. It happens. Drop a like and sub, please. It would be greatly appreciated. It would be greatly, greatly appreciated, guys. Again, thank you everyone who came in with the raid, and thank you StreamEgg for the raid. Sorry. If Mindless hit 2K, he'll start doing DS Call of Duty Let's Plays. Hasn't been promised, but technically it would be a possibility. Your router's next to you in case of these emergencies. I gotcha, I gotcha. Yeah, in my apartment, unfortunately, I don't have that luxury. It's like apartment internet, so that's just like garbage. And like people all around the apartment like agree that it's garbage, so it's not just me or anything. And unfortunately, like not much I can do about it there except for like, you know, move my Wi-Fi antenna into like the best position possible. How old am I? I am 21. When you hunt Rayquaza, you don't need to have a Pokemon with Harvest, Legendary, and Skill Swap and Bestow because Rayquaza's capture rate is 45. That's not bad. I'll still probably have it with me. If it doesn't work because of abilities or items being held, so be it. That's fine. You know, we had to deal with that with Lugia and Ho-Oh. But it's still a nice safety net to have, nonetheless, you know? New York City apartment, Wi-Fi. Oof. That's rough. Like, any apartment Wi-Fi is going to be rough, even if it's, like, personal. I feel like personal is almost going to be worse just because so many people have, like, improperly set up routers, you know? Rules, I do not have a Nightbot set up in here, unfortunately. I looked into it at one point and then just kind of forgot, and I've been overwhelmed this summer. But rules are no profanity in chats, no spam, be it like just spamming a bunch of like of the same message, or all caps, or too many emojis. Generally, stuff that YouTube will flag, as well as like be nice to everyone. And that's really about it. Just be nice, and keep it PG. No rules thing. I know. I'm slacking. Yeah, the Smeargle with Imprison and Rest because Rayquaza has Rest. Oh, Rest will be something to deal with for sure, yeah. Yeah, I'll have to start planning that one out once we get to the Weather Trio. Caps is your concern. Yeah, no, that tends to be like the biggest one, just because like, I don't know. I think it's 50-50 if that one's like allowed by people or not. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's the easiest one to happen like accidentally, you know? Play FNAF Ultimate Custom Night if you really want to get scared. I don't really want to get scared though. I'll say that one straight up. You don't do caps unless shiny hypes, but you know some people do. Oh yeah, like hype and stuff, completely different story. A message here and there that's in caps, that's fine. But like if like you send 4 or 5 messages in a row that are all caps, that's like starting to get to the point that I've probably said like, hey, can we like cool it with that, you know? It happens. It happens. You're heading out. Good luck, friend. Hope you hit 2,000 subs very soon. Well, thank you for Salt Smasher. I appreciate it. Yeah, no, I hope we can hit it tonight. I don't know if that'll happen, but hopefully by the end of the summer, it could be a thing. You're way off of your Snivy hunt. Turns out here on 48 days we were determined to get this. I hope you get it soon. 48 days, that's insane. Insane. I say that while doing the Charmander hunt, but like Charmander's insane too. I hope you get it soon. If you're lenient mod on eggs, just give firm scoldings when need be. Honestly, that's about as far as I like to take it. Unless like someone obviously needs to get timed out. There's a reason I have like mods that are some of my more assertive friends, you know? Are y'all's role playing? It's always weird seeing 2 apostrophes in a single word, but I know that that can be a thing. No, I'm hoping that that's not what came across. I don't know how that would be a way to measure shiny hunts. Or like amount of time spent shiny hunting. Alright, see you later for Salt Smasher. Thanks for tuning into the stream, man. I hope to see you again soon. Just put you there for the fun of it. I gotcha. I gotcha. No, but I know things like Yaldas exist that have way more apostrophes in them, and I don't even know if they would count as a legitimate word at that point. Even if you get past y'all being a word or not. And you like my grammar. It is perfect, Luke. It is perfect. As someone who is a computer science major, it is perfect. I'll be back soon. Alright, see you later. See you later. Hope to see you again soon, man. Does anyone excited for the new Super Smash Bros? I'm excited for it, but I'm not going to be rushing out to buy it. I'm not the biggest Smash player, so like I'll be excited for it, like just being excited for any like new game that I know I'm going to eventually get. But I'm not like so like absolutely excited for it existing to like run out and buy it first day. If that makes sense. I'm not saying like, oh, I don't like it. Like I do like it. I play it like maybe 4 or 5 times a year. So it's not the most important thing for me to get. Instead of done this. Who knows? Start putting apostrophes in everything. What are them, their... Oh, I'm thrown off here. I don't know. I don't know, Vanillix. I don't even know exactly what that question was asking. No, we be singing. Alright then. I don't know, the chat's actually gotten a little bit busy. Oh man. Oh man. Totally Ultra Pie. Totally. I 100% agree there. Another interesting way to hold my glass. It's just because like there's so little room right here on my desk that in order to grab it, I have to grab it from the top. And then because I'm like still shiny hunting, I like only have one hand and I can't exactly adjust the glass. So I just kind of make it work. My other option is to toss the glass in the air and grab it without spilling anything. What's up, Munch? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today, man? Dark Litton, welcome as well. It probably came at the weirdest time. I think you did. I think you did. This is definitely one of the more interesting and harder to understand the context of parts of the stream. I've been here the whole time, and I am lost as well. So you're not alone. Yes, Rune. Yes. Yes, I agree. I don't know what I agree to, but I agree. Ten out of 10 would weird out again. Weirding out can be fun from time to time. What's up, Poka Soup Yummo? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Eaning is now a verb. What would the verb eaning mean? Like, how does one Ian? I feel like I should know this, but I do not. Sadly. Them's their dang bamboozles. Nice voice crack. Why, thank you. You've been in weirder chats. I feel like I have too. I may just try to blank them out of my mind sometimes, though. Definition, please. Can I hear the word in a sentence? It means not get shinies. Ooh. Ouch. Yo, Lana-chan with the super chat donation. Thank you, Lana-chan. I appreciate it. I appreciate it so much. Everyone show Lana some love in the chat. Super chatting $1. Thank you so much. Donation hype indeed. Indeed. Seriously, Lana, thank you so much for that. I really, really do appreciate it. Just roasted Ian so hard. You did. You did. I don't know if I'll ever recover from that burn. Like, I thought the burn I had on my tongue was bad, but now this one's so much worse. Ian is Ianing the Charmander, very much so. Same with, like, My Hero Academia. My Hero Academia is fantastic. It is very, very good. I recommend it. I recommend it to everyone. If you can watch it, for sure. I can't play Splatoon 2 until after the maintenance is over. No! No, hope the maintenance is over soon, though. Eating is when you lean, but your name is Ian. Like, when you just, like, lean. So, like, am I Ianing now? Is this Ianing? Or is it, like, when I lean into the mic sideways? Because I know I do that a lot. Because, like, the chat's over here. So, I don't know. It just, like, I turn my chair a little bit and kind of lean to get, like, close to the mic for some reason. Donation hype, insert dab. As long as it's verbal. Sure. Yay, you made a new verb. You gotta get it added into the Oxford Dictionary now. Once you do that, it is officially a new verb. Officially. I would have done it before I won't get my time. Hey, that's fine, Lana. That's fine. Super chat definitely is still a donation, and it definitely still helps me out, and I really, really do appreciate those. Rip Connect. What Connect? Can I pop out the mic? What do you mean by that? You roasted Ian super hard. He needs a burn heal. I do. I would appreciate one for my tongue as well. I ate a calzone yesterday that was way too hot. What sounds so good right now? What's that much? What's that? You better get the shiny Regice Charmander. I better. I seriously better. I agree. It's a Rostberry. I do. Every dollar counts. Absolutely. Absolutely, Lana. Like, super chats don't end up going towards, like, that goal to the side just because they're not run through the same thing, but they still help. They absolutely still help. Oh, speaking really close to the mic, like popping it. I mean, it's harder to blow this one out, and, like, it doesn't pop as much as I have a pop filter on it, but I thought you were, like, talking about, like, pop it out of its stand or something. I was like, that's a bit much. Like, it can, but that'd be weird to do on stream, because I'd hit a bunch of things with it. I mean, like, speak, like, really close to the mic. Yeah, no, that's definitely doing something. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. That sounded really weird. It's like suddenly I heard all this noise in my headphones. I was like, I sounded quieter to myself when I did that. Have you seen the new trailer for Let's Get Eevee and Pikachu yet? I haven't yet. I haven't had a chance to look yet. I'm going to as soon as the stream ends, though. Yeah, I know, like, because I have all the pop filter and stuff on it. Like, I can kind of pull it out onto camera. But yeah, like, that's the mic. So, like, it's got the pop filter and all that, so it should sound good most of the time. And I don't know what's up with it when I get really close. Ian is now an ASMR channel. I have to get my old mic out for that. I have to get the Yeti with the, like, you know, stereo sound. So I can, like, talk into your ears and stuff and whisper. Your game's updating. Yay! That's great. That is awesome. Jiggly SMR. Perfect. Ever watch both Japanese and English shows? Absolutely. Absolutely. Extra stuff. Different stuff between the two of them. You are welcome, Loot. If you whisper into the mic during a surprise midnight stream, you get a shiny Charmander. It has to be an ASMR shiny hunt. That's the only way we're gonna get it. Like, hold the buttons up as I spam them into each side of the mic. What's up, Marin? Welcome to the stream. You haven't missed too much. You haven't missed too much. We got raided a while ago by Stream Egg. But we haven't found any of the shinies yet. How are you doing today? Really want some Chips Ahoy. Chips Ahoy do sound pretty good. Won't spoil it for me then. Well, thank you. I mean, it's a trailer. It doesn't matter too much to me as far as spoilers and stuff go. Because I'm just gonna watch it like and see what's in it. Missed a lot. A lot of weirdness. A lot of weirdness has gone by. Just say all right really close to the mic. No, you'll have to wait on that one. You have to wait on that one. That's gonna happen at like the perfect moment. I will remember you asking that. And I will wait till everyone else has forgotten. You gotta go, friend. I'll catch you later. Alright, see you later, Stream Egg. Thanks for the raid again, man. I hope to see you again soon. Hopefully, I can tune into one of your streams soon, man. It's been super busy over here with me. But yeah, I will catch you again as soon as I can. I gotta say with ASMR, like, nah, you need the other mic for that, man. Because this one's just one condenser. So it doesn't work for ASMR. You gotta have the stereo stuff. I will remember. I absolutely will. Justin James look cool in Let's Play Pikachu and Eevee. I need to see this. I need to see this. I will absolutely watch them after the stream. Sing the lyrics to an old pop song directly into the mic. Oh boy. No. The first thing that came to my mind, the problem is, the first thing that came to my mind was All-Star. And I'd laugh too much. I wouldn't be able to. Today is a strange day. It really is a strange day. That'd be perfect. It would have been perfect to just like start whispering like somebody once told me, but no. I'd make it like half a second before I like cracked up too much. Also, I don't know what happens. I think these knobs keep getting turned. Like, I don't think my gain was actually set nearly that. Yeah, no, my gain was set way too high. Unless I just made it too low. It's a whole thing. I don't know, these knobs turn really easily, and I don't know if anyone comes down here and just, like, messes with them at any point. Shrek is love, Shrek is life, indeed. Indeed it is. There was no Jesse or James in the trailer. Aw, man. Sing Wake Me Up. Like, is that the name of that song? I'm assuming you're meaning the Evanescence song. Is Wake Me Up the name? I thought it had a different name. And that was just, like, the chorus. Maybe wrong, though. Can I hunt Rayquaza after Regice? I'll need to hunt Groudon on Kyogre first, but I have an order to it, Marin. I have an order to it. It's going to be, after Regice, it'll be Registeel, then Latios and Latias, then Groudon, Kyogre, and then Rayquaza. So Rayquaza will be the last of the Gen 3 Legends, just because Dex order and stuff. But it will happen. I promise it will happen. You'll be gone for about 2 weeks, so you might not make it to every stream. You'll try to say hi. That's all good, Trash. That's all good, you know. I'm glad you'll be able to or at least try to stop by some. You know, but that's totally fine, even if you're not able to. Looking forward to seeing you again after you're back. Bring me to life. That's what it is. Yes. Yes, that's what it is. Thank you, Nexus. I don't think it was you look it up. Yeah, it's definitely Bring Me to Life. Still hunting. We're still hunting. Robert, how's it going? We're gonna get back to back shinies. It may happen. Who knows? It may happen just because the next thing we'll do in the Game Boy capture is Emerald with some RNG abuse. That's the name. Bring Me to Life is absolutely the name of that song. Ian is Evanescence. I actually used to be the guitarist for the band. Little known fact. I think we hit Comedy Gold today. I don't know if this was Comedy Gold, but it was something. We hit something today. I asked because Shiny Mega Rayquaza is your favorite shiny. Oh, I mean, Rayquaza is absolutely my favorite shiny legendary, so I'm excited to get to it. I'm excited to hunt for it, but I want to have this order to it. I want to, like, be able to kind of feel the progression happening, because otherwise what will happen is I do everyone's favorites and my favorites, and then we end up with, like, Regice and Zapdos at the end, and then we're just like, we don't want to do these, and I never do them. So I don't know, I, like, back during the Poipole hunts, I was like, yeah, we're going to do this in an order, so I've decided to stick to that. We've made it this far. I shred. I absolutely shred. Just kidding. I can't play the guitar to save my life. Like, I've tried learning a little bit, like, never took lessons or anything. And my sister owns guitars, I don't. So, like, I don't have one to, like, play, but I've tried. I can't hold the, like, chords down. My hand doesn't move right, I guess. I don't know. You did the recorder and gave up on music. I could slay on the recorder if that's, like, even a potential way to describe playing the recorder. What's up, Flying Llama Gamer? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Once you beat Alpha Sapphire, you're gonna hunt the Alga so you can transfer it to the Diamond and Pearl remakes, since it is most likely yet to be shiny locked along with Palkia and Giratina. I gotcha. I gotcha, yeah, I mean, that makes sense, I guess, like, yeah, if we do get Sinnoh remakes at some point, which I assume we'll get them, who knows when we'll get them, but yeah, I feel like it'll be similar to Oras, where they end up locked. Is this Shred? She's learning, she plays, like, I'm a computer guy, and, like, very, like, mechanical and, like, logical in the way I think, like, you know, programming with computers or like science or math, that's my thing. My sister is an art person, and specifically music, like crazy so music. She has, what, 2 guitars, like a violin and a flute. And like, she's still learning the guitars, like she's taking lessons and stuff, but like, she's really good at the flute and with the violin, like insanely so, and like, it's impressive, and I'm so proud of her as a brother, like. But she's learning the guitar. She has an acoustic guitar and an electric guitar, and has definitely been, like, working on learning those. Some buddies once is old Zawurudo. Oh my gosh. I don't even know if Smash Mouth could sing it as well as you just did, Rune. Charmander to 11,502. Maybe Munch. We'll see. We will see. I don't know if that'll happen in the next 15 minutes. Who here has heard Just 3 Days by Mandapony? I have not. I have not heard that. Thought I was in the Beatles. I was just in a very good cover band and also did Elvis impersonations. Total opposites. We really are, and it's crazy how much that's the case. Like, she's very artistic, she loves doing that kind of stuff, drawing, music, all that, and I'm like, I took the art classes and music classes I needed to in school, and that was it. Both of us gave the other thing a shot at one point, when we were younger, and just never clicked, so, yeah, we definitely, like, ended up being, like, pretty much opposites, which is crazy, but it is still kind of cool, too. You play violin like a boss? Awesome. Guaranteed. What's up, Pika-sum? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? I was in Black Sabbath. No, I wasn't in that one, I'll admit that. A little bit heavy for my tastes. Not that Spotify agrees, but whatever. I am salty about that one. Oh, you listen to electronic music like electro swing and K-pop. Here's hardcore heavy metal every week in your recommended list. And it's like, I like Hollywood Undead. That's like the one band in that category, but okay, we'll go with that. Clearly, Mindless Enigma is as shrouded in mystery as he is mindless. We should get our lead scribe to figure out this man's background. A wild goose chase to figure out what exactly Mindless has done with his life. Needs to listen to Hyper Potions? Is that like a legitimate band I need to listen to? Yes, I will. It's a Pokemon reference, I'll at least give it a shot. You love the violin? Like, listening to my sister play, it's really cool. One thing I'll admit is, because I'm so much, like, not a music person, a lot of music stuff slips by me, like tempos and all that. Like, I can tell if something's fast or slow and, like, pick up on the tempo, but I couldn't tell you what it was. Like, I can't analyze stuff, I can't tell you, like, what notes what. Like, that's the thing, is, like, even Mel is, like, super, like, musically inclined and stuff, too, and, like, one day we were, like, sitting around and my computer was on, and she was like, oh, like, figured out the note that my fans were making, and I'm just like, they make the fan noise. Like, that's my level of, like, sound. Like, I can enjoy music, but I can't, like, analyze it, you know? Listen to Hollywood Undead? Yeah. Yeah, I have since, like, 9th grade. Like, the thing is, like, the problem for me with a lot of, like, music recommendations from things like algorithms, like, you know, you see on Spotify or anything, is I'll find a single song in a genre that otherwise I don't like. Like, I don't like an entire genre except, like, one song in it for some random reason, and I love that song. And trying to find more like that song, I can't find other songs that fit the, like, everybody's gonna recommend it based on genre and stuff. But, oh, excuse me, but, like, that's not what I liked about it or something. Like, I like a lot, like, for one thing that I know I like with songs is, like, if they build up with a fairly quick build up and then, like, an even quicker, like, payoff, or a very slow, one of the two, and, like, you know, kind of like where it drops, essentially, like, if it gets even faster or if it gets way, way slower, I like it. That tends to be the case for me. But, like, you can't tell Spotify that. Like, you can't be like, look at the tempo of this. And, like, where it changes. Like, for recommendations, you know? So that's one of those weird things, I admit. It's just me being weird. They do electronic music, but no vocals. Did you hit you with the link? I mean, I can probably find it. I think most people can't figure it out by listening. And, like, she had it checked, but she was like, oh, I thought that's what it was. I mean, once you've done music enough, I guess, because she's, like, she sings and all that stuff, so, like, like, I'm pretty sure she's not here right now because she's at, like, a rehearsal for, like, choir and stuff. So, that's the kind of thing that, like, she does. And it's incredibly amazing to me. Like, she impresses me every time that, like, she either sings or does anything music related. It just astounds me at how, like, talented she is with it, and, like, just the skills that she has with it are insane to me. You wish Legends weren't shiny locked, but according to Game Freak, it's kind of balanced because if everyone had the shiny legendary, then it wouldn't be special. But then they released them all later. Like, if it's not going to be special because everyone has it, then it's not special because no one has it. Like, then it's not special because the only way to have it's from genning it. Or hacking it. So, like, I don't quite get that one. Who's after Regice? Registeel is after Regice. Just look up Hypercoach on his YouTube after the stream and take a listen. After you watch the Let's Go trailers. I will do my best to do so. You're gonna take a break from shiny hunting until you beat Alpha Sapphire and complete the National Dex. Sounds like a plan, Ash. I totally get that. I totally get that. Somebody get you an antidote. What would be the antidote for that? Rip secret Floette form. You're so mad it hasn't been distributed. Yeah, when like things are like in the code and then they never happen is frustrating. For me, one of the things that always frustrated me was those events that like, or like the unreleased events, or the fact that they just don't really do them anymore is also kind of saddening. Like I wish we had like proper like events in Pokemon now, but the problem is I guess like if they're in the code, they're gonna be found super quickly. So like I wonder how that would be done. Because I mean like that was one of those things like you used to be able to get away with that because it wasn't as easy I guess to rip games and stuff. But now it's pretty easy to, especially with like especially with the fact that they have like the digital distributions of it and stuff. Hey, you guys look at this Floette that has Light of Ruin. You can't have it. Celebi event in Heart Gold Soul Silver. I mean, at least we got the Celebi event in like Virtual Console Crystal, which I need to play more, but that one's a rough one because it's on my cap card and there's no way I'm taking my cap card with me somewhere. Like my cap card stays with my computer stuff unless like, you know, I went on vacation to see family and stuff and I took it then because that's just when I was like, I'm gonna play it, but it still stayed with me the whole time as opposed to like at work it would be sitting on my desk for a while every day, and you know, when people bring their kids into the office, if they saw a DS, who knows what would happen, stuff like that. Arceus Sinja Ruins event in Heart Gold Soul Silver, that's one I would have loved to do. But yeah, a lot of them were like, oh, it got too complicated. It's like, no, I want complicated. I want like a full-blown story arc. Like, that would be so dope. Would be having like a full-blown story arc as like a like event. You know? Essentially what I'm doing with Manaphy over and over again. You can still do the Arceus event if you have the Arceus. I don't have the Arceus though. See, that's one of those things. I straight up missed out on a lot of that. Is part of the problem. Like, I just wasn't playing when those were events. I didn't get back into it until everything was already mystery gift and stuff. Because the problem is, like, unless they release different versions of the game digitally and on the cartridge, you'd essentially, people would immediately data mine the event out of it. Lost 2 shinies due to not saving. No! Man. That is like why as soon as I catch the shiny and we nickname it, the first thing I do is save before we even go back to the Pokemon Center. I want absolutely nothing to do with like a failed shiny from like after catching it. The AZ Floatzel, or AZ Floette has a freaking shiny form, a sprite, a battle animation, and a signature move, but was never released. And I think even like non-release stuff's gonna have that kind of thing. If it was intended for release at some point and cut, it was gonna have all that stuff just because, like, how else would they do it? You know, like, you have to have all the data there. You love the Spiky Ear Pichu event? Or the Pichu event? I would have loved to do that. I would have loved to do all those events. I'm sad that I kind of missed out on, like, that era of Pokemon. But, you know, what's done is done. Can't really go back on that. But I don't even think I would have been able to do them then. Like, I didn't fully grasp what it was. It was just, like, buying Pokemon, playing half the game, and stopping, you know? Do I have a name planned for the Shiny Regice and Charmander? No and no. Regice, we haven't decided on a name. We'll probably end up just deciding when we find it. And Charmander, it's hard to, like, name. Like, we're gonna name it after we find it. Because the problem is, or, like, we'll decide a name after we catch it. Because the problem is, with Charmander, we have to nickname it before we see if it's shiny. If we want to nickname it now. Like, that was confirming we're choosing Charmander. Followed by, here, we're deciding if we're nicknaming it. We have to say no unless we want to take a large amount of time to nickname it. Now. And then, we don't get to see if it's shiny until here. Sorry about the yawning. I am a tired man right now. I am a very tired man. The key is to Rotom's room in Platinum. A good name for Regice is Iceberg. That'd be a pretty good one. New Moon Island and Flower Paradise. What were those ones in? Bikini Room, etc. Yeah, I guess now that people are able to mine those, it's like, hey, why didn't we get these? I have a feeling it was way easier to get away with not releasing something back then. And even then, like, it was still found out, but, like, not in the same way that, like, people are able to data mine the game before it's released with, like, the pre-downloads and stuff. It's a nice tired man. I try. It's better than being all cranky. We'll see nothing emerald. That one was half release. You can legitimately obtain that event. You can still legitimately obtain it now through a Japanese cartridge. You're listening back to your reaction, and there's so many voice cracks that it sounds like you were crying when you weren't. Just full of emotion. Full of emotion. These areas are available, but only if you got one of it. Yeah, it stinks when the events are like time restricted and stuff. Odds are you won't get them all, unfortunately. Yeah. Alright guys, we're getting close to the end of the stream. I don't know, we'll probably get 2-ish more Charmanders in. Your friend happened to lend you a Japanese emerald, you'll see that. Really? Shiny Mew hunt? I would love to do one at some point. That's part of why I was kind of hoping to find a Japanese emerald at the convention I went to earlier this summer. I'm going to keep my eyes out for those, because those would be awesome to have. Alright, see you later, Dr. Glowstone. Thanks for tuning into the stream. Hope to see you again soon. Alright guys, last Charmander encounter of the night here. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. The saddest thing is AZ's Floette. Like, a fully designed Pokemon, full moveset and all that, and they're just never released. It is unfortunate. Find one of the old Steam Mountain Gold. I mean, if I don't, then it's an e-reader away. So, it'd be nice to have the e-reader anyway, so it wouldn't be too upsetting if it didn't have the old C-map, you know? It's from a different area, it's a whole Pokemon. Yeah. Yeah. It's like a whole Pokemon, it's not like an event, it's just like a Pokemon that doesn't exist. Or exists, but is impossible to obtain. I feel that. Alright, final encounter of Charmander for the night. Did we get it? Let us see. Let us see. Fortunately, we didn't get Charmander, but we will see if we get the Bulbasaur. Already was really enjoyed the stream and hope we get the Shinies next stream. I hope so too. And just before anyone starts heading out, I would like to mention there won't be a stream tomorrow. Next stream will be Monday. I have plans for the weekend and am heading out like right after work when I would be starting the stream. But nonetheless, let's make this last encounter count. Maybe in the Kalos remake in several years. Maybe. Can we find someone to raid? If we find someone to raid, then we can. Sure. Raid time, maybe. If we find someone. I think it's a little bit late to find streams at some points. I'll check, though. I'll see what I can find real quick. I'll get set up here for the final encounter. Does anyone see anyone that we should be raiding? As far as shiny hunters go, because I always try to raid shiny hunters. Lord Hunter plays. Is he shiny hunting though? Oh, he is hunting. Why did that not show up? Yeah, I'll grab his link. We can raid him real quick. But yeah, here we go. Here we go, guys. Final encounters of the night. I can see a remake in, say, 10 to 20 years. It'd be like Gen 12 or whatever if my predictions are right. But yeah, no, it could happen at some point. But here we go. Here we go. Encountering Regice and encountering Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur's not shiny. And I don't believe Regice is either. Thank you everyone who tuned into the stream, everyone that liked, everyone that subscribed. Big thank you to Stream Egg for the raid, anyone who came along with the raid, and to Lana-chan for the super chat donation tonight. I do appreciate that. Again, I won't be streaming tomorrow. I will be streaming again on Monday though, so until next time everyone, take care.